In example 6, we're still going to be finding the equation of a line that meets certain characteristics, but now we're going to incorporate parallel and perpendicular into the mix. Okay, so here we go. Example 6, find the slope-intercept form of the equation of the line that passes through the point -3, -6, and is in part A parallel to the line given by 2x plus 5y is equal to 2. Okay, read the directions again. Okay, there's a lot going on in this problem. Okay, we are trying to find the slope-intercept form of the equation of a line. Okay, so we're going to be finding the equation of a line. The answer is going to be in y equals mx plus b form. Okay, what do we know about this line? Okay, first thing we know, the line we're looking for passes through the point -3, -6. The other thing we know about the line is that the line is parallel to the line 2x plus 5y is equal to 2. Okay, so what you need to realize, this 2x plus 5y is equal to 2, that's not the line we're looking for. Okay, the line we're looking for is parallel to that line. Okay, so to start, how are we going to start? Well, we know that we're trying to write down the equation of a line that has certain characteristics. Okay, so we're going to have to use point slope form. Okay, so we've got y minus y1 is equal to m times x minus x1. Okay, we are going to have to plug into this guy. Okay, so I'm going to write down the template. Y will stay y, the minus will come with. We're going to plug in for y1, and then we're going to have to plug in the slope, put the parentheses, x will stay x, the minus will come with it, and then we'll plug in for x1, close the parentheses. Okay, so we need to identify a point on the line and the slope of the line that we're looking for. Okay, well, the good news is we know a point that the line goes through. Okay, we are told that the line we're looking for passes through -3, -6. So this is going to be your x1 and your y1. Okay, so we can go ahead and plug in for that. Okay, so inside the parentheses, we're going to have x minus x1. So be careful here. This minus sign stays here. Okay, so we're subtracting x1, which is -3. Okay, and then, well, let me put that in a different color so you can see that you plugged it in. Okay, so x minus -3. Okay, and then on the left side, you've got to do y minus y1. This minus sign will stay here. Okay, so you're going to do y minus y1 is -6. Okay, so in both cases, you are subtracting a negative. So you've got to watch your signs. Okay, so that was easy. Okay, the point was given to us. Okay, what's not easy is the slope. Okay, we've got to figure it out. Okay, what we do know is that the line we're looking for is parallel to this line, 2x plus 5y is equal to 2. Well, since they're parallel lines, that means they have the same slope. So what we need to do is we need to go out to the side, and we need to take this other line, 2x plus 5y equals 2. We need to figure out its slope. Okay, and then once we have that, we know the line we're looking for will have the same exact slope since they're parallel lines. Okay, so this line has been given to us in general form. We need to put it in y equals mx plus b form so that we can identify the slope. Okay, so basically we're solving for y. Okay, I'm going to start by moving the 2x over. So I'm subtracting 2x from both sides. That's going to tell me that 5y is equal to -2x plus 2. Okay, and then to get y by itself, since I'm multiplying by 5, I'm going to undo that by dividing by 5. Okay, and I've told you before, when you divide on the right by 5, everything gets divided by 5. Okay, so you're going to end up with y equals -2/5 times x plus 2/5. Okay, so the slope of the line here, the slope of the line is the number in front of x, which is -2/5. Okay, so since the line we are looking for is parallel to this line, 2x plus 5y equals 2, it is going to have the same slope. Okay, so we're going to plug in negative 2/5. Okay. All right, we have plugged into slope, point slope form. So now we just need to simplify and then put it in y equals mx plus b form, and we will be done. All right, so on the left side, we've got y minus a minus 6. The minus and minus will become plus a positive. So we're going to get y plus 6 is equal to negative 2/5. Inside the parentheses, we've got x minus a minus 3. So that will become plus a positive. We'll have x plus 3. Okay. All right. So let's keep going. Okay. So now I'm going to distribute this fraction through the parentheses. Okay. So we're going to get y plus 6 is equal to negative 2/5 times x. Okay. Then negative times positive will be negative. You're going to have to do 2/5 times 3. Okay, so if we calculate that, let's see here, we'll put the 3 over 1, and then you can multiply across the top and across the bottom. So we're going to get y plus 6 is equal to negative 2/5 x. If we multiply these fractions, we're going to get minus 6/5. Okay. All right, we almost have y by itself. The y is added to 6, so we've got to undo that by subtracting 6 from both sides. So we're going to get y equals negative 2/5 x minus 6/5 minus 6. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put the 6 over 1. Okay, we need to combine the numbers, the negative 6/5 minus 6. Okay, so we're subtracting fractions here. They need to have a common denominator. Okay, if you're not sure, multiply the denominators together. 5 times 1 is going to be 5. Okay, so we're going to have y equals negative 2/5 x, and then minus 6/5. The 6/5 already has the correct denominator, but we need to change this other fraction to be over 5. And so that means, like we've done in previous examples, we're going to have to multiply top and bottom by 5. Okay, so the new denominator will be 5, and the new numerator will be 6 times 5, which is 30. Okay, so then we are almost there. Okay, we're going to have y equals negative 2/5 times x. Okay, we're subtracting 2 fractions over 5, so the denominator will stay 5, and then we just need to go across the top. Negative 6 minus 30 is negative 36. Okay, this is the answer. Okay, this is the equation of the line. It goes through the point negative 3, negative 6, and it's parallel to the line 2x plus 5y is equal to 2.